Welcome to Analyst Alley, where we talk all things Hudl Studio and Hudl Sports Code. So today we are going to be talking through arrows, 3D arrows, and then I'm going to show you the difference between using the 3D option, the 2D. So to start with 3D, and this is an example, so this isn't a corner kick. Something you could do would be to utilize an arrow to show maybe where an opponent is going to drop a ball into, kind of put it into a scouting report. So if we go ahead and add this arrow, say maybe they target the backside. Okay, looks like I have not done chroma key, so let's fix that out. And then that's going to improve the color here. So a couple different things about this. So say if I just throw this arrow down, I don't add a still, I don't really add anything else to it, I don't think it shows up great in my opinion. It's a little funky. Don't love it. So if we go back into here, a surface is going to be in the air. So when we drop this in, that's 2D, let's go down to the 3D arrow. So they're going to drop it in the backside. So what we can do is, obviously it's surface, so we're going to want to come to this height feature, give it some height, so it actually looks like how the surface is going to be whipped in. So again, I would always recommend to add a still in, but a little hack for the arrow feature. Before you do anything, go into advanced, it's animation. So click into animations and on play, shrink this arrow length down to 0, okay? And then add your still in. I've talked about this in previous videos. So the hack is, instead of just putting it to 100 right now, right on the dot, hit play, stop it, and then move this arrow length to 100. Because let's shrink this because we don't really want it to run past the still. So if we come back here, now it's a gradual, clean presentation of that arrow. So I've had it go away after the still frame, but if you want it to play live, you can extend that. Boom, we're dropping it in the backside, the opponent is, and then might mimic the path of the ball. If we go back into properties, there is a bunch of different things you can change for arrows. So you can do the color, you can make it a lighter. I've got it on 100% because I like them to pop. You can make it curved one way or the other. Again, thickness. I'll let you guys go through here. Much like the other ones, you can change what the head looks like. If you want it flat, if you want to keep it a true triangle, and again, the size. You can also make the height. So say maybe if they target someone aerially in the clip of someone running through with a header, you might want to leave it in the air. And then the same thing for the tail, which is going to be the origin point, but I usually don't mess with that very much. Just to show you some comparisons. So obviously this is my preferred. As it expands, if we take that off, it's not going anywhere because I've still got it set to 0. So if as you lay that down, that's at 100, kind of just pops on there. So I don't like how that looks visually, personally for me. So, and then I'm just going to take 1 minute to show you the difference in what a 2D arrow would look like. So I'm actually going to come in here and delete the 3D tracking. 2D arrows, blah. Not for me, not my style. I don't like to use them. I just don't think they're as clean or visually appealing. They also don't have as many features because they're not 3D, so they don't work off of like the lay of the field. So you'll see you can't do height, things like that. You can still curve it one way or the other, but again, not a big fan of the 2D graphics. I stick with 3D, but hopefully that this was helpful for you guys. If it was, feel free to like, subscribe, share this with someone it might help. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions or anything else you want me to cover in a future video.